Are you lifting weights but the scale isn't moving? Are you scared that weight training will make you bulky? Do you feel lost at the gym and don't know where to start? And are you doing cardio every day but still not losing any fat? What if I told you that lifting weights might be the missing piece in your fat loss journey? If any of these thoughts have ever crossed your mind, then this video is for you. Since it's a new year, I know many of you are watching this with one big goal in mind. This is the year I will finally lose weight and keep it off for good. Maybe you've made New Year resolutions before. You start strong in January, going all in with cardio or extreme dieting, felt exhausted by February, and by March, you've stopped. If that's been your experience, this video is different. Today, I'm not talking about quick fixes or punishment workouts. I'm sharing a realistic, doctor-approved weight training plan that you can actually stick to, so this doesn't become another broken resolution. Hi, I'm Dr. Esra, Shermadou. I'm board-certified family medicine and obesity medicine physician, and I'm also very passionate about strength training. In this video, I'll share a beginner-friendly, doctor-approved weight training plan for fat loss, safe, realistic, and sustainable. Make sure you watch till the end because I'll also share the biggest mistake beginners often make that silently stop fat loss. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because on this channel, I share in-depth videos on weight loss, hormones, metabolism, and strength training for real life. So you might be asking, why should beginners even lift weights for fat loss at all? Well, weightlifting is one of the most powerful tools for fat loss, and it works for reasons that go far beyond just burning calories. First of all, strength training preserves and builds muscle while you lose fat. When people try to lose weight with dieting or cardio alone, they often lose muscle and fat together. Weightlifting sends a signal to your body, stimulating it to preserve muscle and potentially even build muscle as you're losing fat. Why does this matter? Well, for many reasons, and here are just a few. Number one, losing muscle makes fat loss harder long term. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. This means that it uses more energy or burns more calories at rest with your normal daily activities and during exercise. So if you have two people of the same height and weight, but one person has less muscle, the one with less muscle has to do more work and eat less to stay at the same weight compared to the one with more muscle mass. This makes it harder to lose the weight and keep it off later on. Muscle is also what gives you body shape and firmness. It gives that toned look that many people are looking for when they're trying to lose weight. Muscle is also the reason why two people can weigh the same but look completely different. Number three, strength training improves insulin sensitivity. Weightlifting helps your muscles absorb glucose more efficiently, which has many downstream effects. This can lower insulin resistance, decreases the hormonal signals that would otherwise store excess glucose as fat, and it can also help reduce the fat around the abdomen, which is also known as visceral fat or our bad fat. This is important for overall metabolic health, PCOS, prediabetes, and other medical conditions. Number four, you burn more calories after working out with strength training. It creates a higher afterburn effect. Unlike cardio, where you essentially just burn calories while doing your cardio piece, strength training allows you to continue to burn calories throughout the day. Strength training also supports hormones that influence fat loss. It helps regulate your cortisol, which is our stress hormone, insulin, and testosterone in both men and women. When your hormones are regulated and in check, this leads to better fat loss, better energy, and fewer flat toes. Weightlifting helps with mental and stress relief and can help with confidence in and out of the gym. It allows you to feel stronger and more capable in daily life. So, bottom line, fat loss isn't just about eating less or moving more. It's about sending the right signals to your body. Weightlifting helps with all of this. If you want fat loss that's sustainable, hormone-friendly, and confidence-building, strength training isn't optional, it's foundational. Don't get me wrong, cardio isn't bad. That too is important for improving our metabolic health and getting movement in. However, there's been a stigma that weightlifting is bad for fat loss and that more cardio is better. More cardio, however, often leads to overuse injuries, which can then sideline health improvements and weight loss. A balance of both is important. So, how many days a week should a beginner lift weights? Beginners should aim for about 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week. If you only have time for one right now, or 2 sounds overwhelming, then start with 1 and build up slowly from there. And remember, incorporate some cardio too. That's very important. On days you are strength training, aim for a step count. Simple walking will help with recovery, insulin resistance, and overall health. And recovery and sleep is when muscle growth happens, so we really want to take recovery seriously. A sample strength training session can be on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. You can do back-to-back sessions too, but it's better not to train the same muscle groups back-to-back. So maybe an upper body on Monday, lower body on Tuesday, and a full body on Thursday or Friday. On days you are not strength training, then it's okay to get your heart rate up during your cardio sessions, and you want to aim for a heart rate that allows you to still have a conversation. Work up to 30 minutes to an hour. And the goal is to work up to 30-minute to 1 hour intervals. No need to overcomplicate things. Working with a coach or a knowledgeable physician can help with setting up the right plan for you. But remember, more is not always better. Keep your exercise routine simple, sustainable, and effective. All right, so what type of exercises burn the most calories? Beginners should focus on compound movements, exercises that work multiple muscle groups at a time. This allows you to build more muscle in less time, which therefore leads to a greater amount of calories burned. Compound movements also allow for a better hormonal response. For example, they have been shown to help increase testosterone levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and so much more. It also allows for greater and faster strength gains than if you were to work each muscle group separately. Compound exercises include exercises such as squats, deadlifts, or other hip hinging exercises like hip thrusts and glute bridges, push-ups, barbell rows, pull-ups, and so many others. And you don't need fancy machines, you just need smart movements. Now, how long should each workout take? This is where many people can overdo it. Long workouts do not always mean better fat loss, especially if you're just starting out. An ideal duration is about 30 to 45 minutes. Why? Well, because shorter workouts can help reduce burnout and make it easier to stay consistent. And consistency beats intensity any day. And consistency is key to anything. How many reps and sets should beginners do? In general, beginners should focus on 2 to 3 sets per exercise and aiming for 8 to 12 reps per exercise. In general, beginners should focus on 2 to 3 sets per exercise and 8 to 12 reps per set. You can rest 60 to 90 seconds per set. You should feel challenged but still able to maintain good form. If your form breaks down, that usually means that your weight is too heavy and you should consider going lighter instead. Should beginners do cardio along with weight training? Yes, absolutely, but strategically. The best approach would be to do some weight training first and then walking throughout the day. You can do light to moderate cardio on your off days, again working to increase your heart rate to a conversational pace. Walking is very underrated, but it's so important for mental health, improving insulin resistance, and so many other things. But you want to avoid excessive daily high-intensity cardio where your focus is only on getting your heart rate up as high as possible for as long as possible. Doing this daily can lead to injury, burnout, and fatigue. Fat loss happens when your body feels safe, not stressed. What mistakes stop fat loss even when lifting weights? I see some of these every day in clinic. Number 1, eating too little protein. Protein is the building block of muscle and many other cells in your body. You can't build muscle without eating enough protein. Number 2, skipping rest days. Recovery is important for building muscle. Walking and movement are okay on rest days and beneficial, but avoid overstressing your body. Number 3, obsessing over the scale. Building muscle will change your body composition for the better before the scale moves. Focusing on non-scale victories will help with this. These can include things like how much weight you can move, how easy your normal activities are becoming, how you're feeling mentally and physically, and how your clothes are fitting too. Weight loss will come with time. Lifting inconsistently. Consistency is key for everything. And not sleeping enough. We build muscle while we're sleeping, so sleep is very important. All right, so how long before you'll see fat loss results? Well, this is going to differ person to person. It can take time, but that's where shifting your focus to non-scale victories like we discussed can be really helpful. Trust the process. If you're a beginner, weight training doesn't need to be complicated. It needs to be safe, structured, and consistent. If you're tired of making the same New Year's resolution, if you have lost hope in ever losing weight and fitting into your favorite jeans, or walking to the mailbox without getting short of breath, and you're searching for in-depth guidance on fat loss, hormones, metabolism, and strength training, book an appointment today at sakinahealth.com. Link will be in the description below. If this video helps you, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's struggling with fat loss. All right, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll show you different exercise routines to help you kickstart your final weight loss journey.